Hi friends, in today's video we are going to prune tomatoes. So come with me, let's go to the garden. As you can see, this is the garden of our tomatoes. It goes up to the other side and up to down the other side. And so they are bushy, as you can see. They have a lot of branches, and some of them have some infection. As you can see, they have started to get sick. So I have to prune them down and remove these unwanted branches and sick leaves, and so that it will not affect the whole garden. So you're going to be with me. This is a pruner that I'm going to use, and this is a bucket that I've put jig, and I'm going to disinfect my pruner so that I do not transfer diseases from one tomato to another. So before I prune, I'm going to first tie them. As you can see, I'm going to just tie them locally using this kind of rope. I will tie them because most of them are so big and have grown fat, and their weight is really too much. So I hope you enjoy this video. And so we started by tying them. Previously we had put sticks around each tomato. As they grow, they develop a lot of branches and they become heavier as they flower. So these sticks, they help give support to the tomatoes, and so the tying helps them to be firm, so that even when it rains or if there is wind, the tomato will still remain firm and it will not fall down. So if you haven't subscribed at this time, consider subscribing. I know by the end of this video, these tomatoes will look so better and beautiful. Keep watching. In the video, you see me wearing gumboots and gloves and a face mask. Yeah, it is because we had previously sprayed these tomatoes, and so there is a possibility that if you want to do pruning, you can easily inhale the chemicals in your body, and so to avoid that, you have to wear a mask and then gloves so that you don't touch those chemicals with your hands. As I started pruning the tomatoes, and we're targeting these leaves that were sick, as you can see, and they had developed some early blight. That disease is not really good, but it is not really rampant in that whole garden. A few of them had, and so we're removing those ones, and then unwanted branches which are excess. And after that, I have to remove those leaves away from the plant and be sure I put them aside, as I will be throwing them away and burn them. And from there, I have to disinfect the pruner so that before I go to another tomato plant, if there are any diseases from a different plant, they shouldn't be transferred to another tomato plant. So I have to disinfect using jig, as you can see in the video. So those leaves I showed you, they had some sicknesses, and yeah, we continued pruning like that. Benefits of pruning are: one, the plant gets enough sunlight. Before you prune, the plants have excess leaves and too many branches, which congests them and they do not get adequate light. So when we prune them, the plants are able to get enough sunlight, and that enhances the growth and the production of the tomatoes in the garden. So pruning is very essential. It also helps us to, discover those sick plants, and we prune them, which helps the disease not to be transmitted from one tomato to another. So pruning can save the plants from getting those infections. Pruning also helps the plants to have weight, because if it has a lot of branches and a lot of leaves, it competes for food. So the little fertilizer you apply cannot be really enough. So pruning helps these plants, to have enough food. And it is also recommended that we leave at least a minimum of 6 leaves. We don't cut all the leaves. So as you see in my garden, I pruned all these, and just see how they look. They can be able to be seen. They are no longer bushy. And yeah, that's what pruning really does. Hi guys. By this time I'm so tired. Yes, as you can see, we've been pruning, tying these tomatoes, and they look nice, they look better, and I know they're going to fruit. So these things that we removed from the tomatoes, we are not supposed to leave them in the garden, because they can easily rot and cause diseases to the nice tomatoes as you can see them in the garden. And so we collect them and throw them in a place and allow them to dry and burn them up. So that is what we have after pruning. The garden looks so nice. The tomatoes are okay. All of them have been tied up on their sticks, and we are hoping for better results after this. If you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing. We shall share more and more. I love you. Bye.